This particular medical case represents probably one of the most interesting and one of the most challenging cases for the entire year of 2011. So Grouper is the case of the year. And the reason that makes this case so special is that the courage of the dog, the commitment of the owner, and the medical team, not only locally but at a specialty center, that saved his life. Grouper presented here with intestinal issues, and I'm going to try to hit the high points of his case because it's pretty extensive and pretty involved, and I can't wait for you to see him. And that will take place at the end of this explanation of what took place. Grouper presented with symptoms of intestinal foreign body, abdominal pain. X-rays indicated that, and Dr. Carnathan and I were in surgery together on this dog. Initially, we took a part of a leather collar. We did an exploratory, opened his GI tract. He had an obstruction in his small bowel, but there was significant injury and inflammation and damage to the lining of his small intestinal tract as a piece of the collar came through, and a piece of a braided rope came through and really damaged the intestinal tract. He also had in his stomach a plastic pudding cup, so he had a real bad GI issue. And I told Mary, his owner, that, and we had operated on several of her other dogs in the past with foreign bodies, and they did fine. Her old dog Gus had eaten pudding cups and some other stuff, but anyway, Grouper, his intestinal tract was a classic case for potential complications, and I told her that. So he went home. 2 days later, he presented back with abdominal pain, looking terrible, temperature elevation, and so we immediately sent him over to a specialty center in Orlando that has the capability of doing whatever needed to be done with ultrasound and surgeries. To make a long story short, this dog had secondary infection, not only bacterial but fungal infection, and in 12 days he had 4 major surgeries. Dr. Madden at Affiliated Veterinary Medical Specialties, the specialty center that we sent them to, took out 2/3 of his intestinal tract. And for this dog to have survived and lived through this was really a challenging and a difficult case. He had they cultured the abdomen after the 3rd surgery, I think, and did find that he had blastomycosis, which is a pretty unusual secondary fungal infection. The medication, the surgeries, all that took place, probably he was hospitalized probably for most of the month of February in 2011. March and April were close seconds in that he was on medication and went back and forth for just major clinical complications. But the courage of this dog and his toughness and his willingness to live were just astounding, and the owner, Mary's commitment to doing that. I don't know what they spent. I don't want to know, but they named him at AVS Miracle Dog. Mary extended that to, no, that's not adequate in the proper expression. He is Golden Miracle Boy. But I'm going to let you meet him in just a few minutes, but his case was truly a case of the year because of the complications that he had, and I'm hitting high points. I mean, the times that she took him to the emergency hospital and took him back and forth to Orlando, the time that he was hospitalized, 4 surgeries in 12 days, 2/3 of his intestinal tract gone, and this dog lived through a fungal infection, bacterial infection, through the excellent care of the facility there, through the owner's commitment to him, and his amazing courage and ability to be tough. He is a tough dog. So that's the case of the year. I think that you'll enjoy seeing him, and I'll prepare you that you have to understand when you see a dog that has 2/3 of his intestinal tract, it might alarm you because he's wasting and not really looking that good, but I think you'll enjoy meeting him, and I'll let you meet him in just a few minutes when he comes down to the practice. So Grouper's case of the year, star of the year, and named Golden Miracle Dog. So you'll enjoy meeting him. We'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks. Bye. This is the 2011 case of the year. I've given you a case summary, and now the best part is meeting this dog. Before you see Grouper, he was the one with all the intestinal issues. I want you to understand that he's had 2/3 of his intestinal tract removed, so I don't want you to be shocked when you see him, because you can imagine not having that and all the complications that have taken place. So don't be shocked when you see him, because it's a big deal to have all the things that he did. So I want you to meet Grouper and see he's lucky to be alive. So come here, Grouper. Come here, big boy. Here is this poor, decrepit, weak. The owner just said, "Be careful, he's strong." Come on, Grouper. Come on, Get out of the way. Come on. But he is doing terrific. He is stronger and sweeter than he's ever been, with 2/3 of his intestinal tract gone. And he is the pride of his family, and has really done great. So, great success story. You would never know anything happened to this dog. So I was kidding you, setting you up to think about what a dog that's missing 2/3 of his intestinal tract would look like. But just an amazing case, and warranted case of the year. So Grouper, you're a hero, and this is the golden miracle dog, aka Grouper. So great case, great success story, great owner, great medical team that saved his life. Hope he'll live a completely normal life, but everything is completely normal with him right now. So glad you got to meet him, and hope he'll live to be 15. Thank you.